Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Talia. If you guys do not know who I am, I'm sorry if it looks kind of like whitewashed a little bit, but anyways, I'm wearing the exact same outfit I did as my last video, and that's because like I'm pre-filming because I work like every single day, so yeah. But anyways, today's video is gonna be me showing you guys how I did my Instagram pictures, and I have not posted on my Instagram or actually let's check the last time I posted on the last I haven't posted since February 3rd of this year. The reason behind that is because I'm ugly and I haven't taken good pictures, so I'm going to show you guys how I did my Instagram pictures anyways. Why not? So yeah, so if you guys haven't follow me on my Instagram, my Instagram name is Leah, just like as my YouTube name. I cannot speak today, but for my Instagram name it has 2 eyes instead of 1 as my YouTube name, so yeah. But I'm gonna screen record and then I'm gonna put the phone on this side, so let me make some room for that. Don't mind the background. You can see my box light and my fan because Cali's weather is bipolar and we love that for her, so yeah. I'm gonna be screen recording 2, 1 is screen recording. So I'm going to show you guys my Instagram. So this is my Instagram account. I have a feed, as you can see, because I'm very aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, it's a white feed. It's hard. It's really hard to maintain a Instagram feed because you have to like edit more and take good pictures. And if you try to be really aesthetic, you have to like think out the box. So yeah, so that's my Instagram. You guys can totally follow me. And the apps I'm going to be using for editing is Visco, Facetune, and that's it. So the first thing I would do if I edit my Instagram pictures, if it's a selfie or anything in general, I will go into Facetune first. The reason behind that is because if you're taking a selfie and if you have a background like this, and say for instance the background is blue, you go into Facetune so you guys can whiten the background so it can matches your feed very perfectly. And if you have blemishes or if you're breaking out, you can go into Facetune to like not remove it but patch it out just a little bit so it won't be as harsh in the photo. So that's why I use Facetune, so it won't look as harsh in the photo. And also with Facetune you can detail your nose, your eyelashes, your highlights if you're wearing a lot of highlight, but for some reason like it's not picking it up in the photo, like you can detail it so it can have that pop. So yeah, so my Instagram, my camera roll is kind of a mess. I'm going to show you guys how I edit a selfie, if I can find a decent selfie. My friend, he took pictures of me, so actually I'm going to show you guys a picture I took of myself. So I'm going to be editing this picture right here. And you can see how the background, it's a lot going on. Yeah, but for the background, like the color of the room is like greenish, but like I said, my feed is white, so I go into the whitening tool and I whiten out the background so it can blend out more in my feed, better in my feed actually. That's the word. It takes time. Even if you accidentally whiten your face, your hair, you can always erase it. That's what I like about Facetune as well, because you don't want people thinking you're old. Like, So yeah, and as you can see, I accidentally like whitened my forehead right here. I can just go in and just erase that, and I'm done. Then I like to use is the smooth tool. I am breaking out. I've been super stressed lately, so my skin hasn't been working with me pretty far, like, so I'm gonna be going into the smooth option, and I'm gonna zoom in on my face. Ew, look at me, look at her, she's horrible, she's ugly. But as you can see, I have this bumper here. I'm gonna just like tap it, so it won't look too harsh in the photo. So it looks way better than before. Also my forehead, because I have a lot of bumps on my forehead. Yeah. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the details. And this is the part where I was telling you guys you can detail your highlight, you can detail your eyes to make it more popping in the photo. So we're gonna detail some of the options here. We're gonna detail my eyes because I don't wear falsies, and it looks like I don't have any eyelashes. So we're gonna detail her so she can look like she has some eyelashes. Yeah. Even my highlight, I wear the Fenty Beauty, but for sometimes like in the photo, when I take pictures, it never shows up in the photo. Right now it's showing on camera, but every single time I take a picture, like the Fenty Beauty usually never shows up. So that's what we're doing. And after I do all of that, after I whiten, after I detail my face and smooth out my face, I import the photo into Visco. So we're gonna click that, open in another app. I'm gonna say import into Visco. Yeah. So after the picture is imported into Visco, we are gonna be using filters. And I only use one filter every single time in my photos, and I've been using this filter for years, like for years now. Not 4 years, but 4 years now. And that filter is HB2. This is everyone's go-to filter since back when Visco invented. Like everybody been using HB2. I like HB2 because it's more not vintage, but it has a nice tone to it and looked very, very nice. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I don't use the whole entire filter. I turn it down to 5.8, and I like to go into the tools option. I turn down the brightness, the exposure of it, and then I turn down the contrast of it so it can look like washed out. And after I do that, I go into the skin tone because I like to bring back more color into my photo, because like my skin tone, because I don't want people thinking I'm like light skin or something like that. So I bring the color into it, into the photo, if you get what I'm saying. I don't think you do. I cannot speak today. And after I do that, I go into sharpen, and I turn up the sharpen so the picture can stand out more, like I took it on a DSLR camera, even though I took it on my iPhone 10. I do have the iPhone 10s Max, if you guys are wondering, so that's where I take all my selfies and all my pictures on. And yeah, and that is basically how I edit a selfie. And all my other pictures, it's the exact same step and the same routine. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and yeah. Wow, it didn't screen record. Cool.